Hey guys, Ultimate WWE Legend here, bringing you my WWE Raw review. Now the show kicked off this week with Cena coming out, getting a big pop for the WWE champ, charges down the ring and he says, "Unrest the WWE Universe." Then questions to be answered. He decides to bank on ancient knowledge of Daniel Bryan. Yes, it wasn't smart of him to wrestle on a bad angle. No, it's not going to stop him from wrestling. Right back at Extreme Rules. Then he goes into a special pile about him and Betty White, DTF doing the Fandango and doing something by himself when no one watches. Stay PG, John. Then basically Vicky Guerrero comes out and tells John Cena that I'm going to do it the easy way and the more ethic way and let the WWE Champion pick his stipulation for Extreme Rules. Then John Cena says, "I don't care what kind of match we're going to have at Extreme Rules as long as it's extreme, and I'm going to bring the fight." And John Cena goes, "Oh, we could have any kind of match, where I don't care what kind of match, as brutal as it is. It could be whatever you want, even Vicky Guerrero's panties on a flagpole, something like that." And then Ryback says, basically, there's a I've got a match, and the stipulation for you is last man standing. Then Cena went blank, and Ryback walked out of the ring with nothing to say, and Cena staring down at Ryback with nothing to say at all. That segment I'll probably give a 3 out of 5. It was pretty good. Hyping up Extreme Rules a bit better than last week, but not really that good, but being generous by giving it that. Then the next match, first match of the night we see is Randy Orton versus Damien Sandow. Very, very bad match. Nothing in it really. Randy Orton dominated half the time, like always, and basically Randy Orton won. And he basically hit... Sandow assumed to control the match and hits the Russian leg sweep and follows up with the Kabuto Akwati for a near fall. Then Orton makes his comeback shortly after hitting his clothesline and snaps the power slam. Basically, Orton hits his vintage Hangman DDT, and then RKO polishes off Sandow for the 3 count. And then we see the Big Show come out from behind and knock out Randy Orton for us to go to commercial break. Then we see Alberto. Then we see after the commercial break, we see Raw is Jericho, and we see the return of Y2J. Basically, things like that. Then we see Fandango make an entrance with his Titantron playing his music in a sing-along type format, like the Fandangoing. Easily gets 5 for his entrance, Charlton and stuff like that. Then it was R-Truth versus Fandango, and basically R-Truth won by countout. It wasn't a really good match, so basically nothing in it. Really can't say much about it. It wasn't that good. So yeah, I'd give that, like I said, a 2 out of 5. Basically, not that good. Then after that, we see Bryan. He's finally talking about the Shield and how all about justice, but no one believes him. He's going to prove what justice is all about, which means he's going to challenge Ryback to a rematch. Then basically Ryback comes out and says, "Oh, you can't beat me. I pummeled you and stuff like that. I beat you. I smashed you. You couldn't do anything to me. I threw you around in the ring and you could not do nothing to me. I'm the real meaning of extreme." Then Kane turns him around. Kane turns Ryback around, basically says, "Oh, if you want a real fight, have a fight with the Big Red Monster and see who's going to win." Then basically that set him up a match. Then we see a commercial break. Then we that segment I'd probably give a 2.5 out of 5. And then after the commercial break, we see Dolph Ziggler encouraged to make an entrance. We see highlights from last Friday where Alberto Del Rio champion tapped out. Basically boring stuff at that part. And then it was a non-title match which was Dolph Ziggler accompanied by Big E Langston and AJ Lee versus Alberto Del Rio accompanied by Ricardo Rodriguez. Basically, this match was won by Alberto Del Rio by disqualification, and match was decent but not good. Not that good. So I'll give that a 2 out of 5. So yeah. Then the next part we see is After this, we see a footage from the WWE making a multimedia deal with Yahoo. Then Kaylen and the Funkadactyls are backstage discussing who the text and the secret admirer is for Caitlyn. Basically, Caitlyn likes guys that like The Simpsons, and she loves The Simpsons, so she adores a guy that knows what she's about and stuff like that. Basically, talking about her secret admirer, which was rumored to be Big E Langston, but no one knows yet. Basically talking about that, then saying they want to kick Funkadactyls want to kick the Bellas, Pre Bellas, the Bella Twins' ass, and then Caitlyn to beat up AJ Lee. They wanted to get a piece of him. Then we see after that we see a commercial break. The Shield, that part, the segment with Caitlyn and Funkadactyls would give 2 out of 5. Pretty boring. Then we see the Shield versus US Champion Kofi Kingston and the Usos. The Shield pummeled them basically. It was a decent match. I actually liked them. I actually liked the match. Pretty good. Kofi Kingston took it to the Shield, but it looks like he wasn't strong enough to take on the whole threshold of the Shield. And justice was served once again, and the Shield took the win. Give that a 3 out of 5. Pretty good match. The Shield dominated completely. Then we see Ambrose eyes the US Championship, foreshadowing another title match at Extreme Rules. Maybe we'll see Kofi Kingston versus Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose will win it. Maybe we'll see that. Then we see after the commercial break, basically Antonio Cesaro makes his way down to the ring for action. Antonio Cesaro versus Zack Ryder, or should I say Jobber. And Antonio Cesaro wins the match. It was only a 2-minute match. Very, very garbage match. Give that a 1 out of 5. So stupid. Honestly, unbelievably bad. Then after the commercial break, we see basically Heyman talking about how Brock Lesnar knows Extreme, what he did to his office. He smashed it and everything like that. Then basically talking about how he's the king of Extreme and his client Brock Lesnar is going to smash Triple H. He's going to pummel him like he did to his office. Then we see Triple H come out, talk about how we see how the WWE is his home, his office, and that's where Brock Lesnar can't beat him in his own office, which is or his own house, the WWE arena. Not like he's got 2 offices and basically stuff like that, and saying that he knows Extreme, he knows what it's all about. It's all about stuff like basically he was the co-founder of DX. He didn't say Evolution, but he was a big part of Evolution. What else? He was a big part of the Attitude Era. He said he butt through it like it was nothing. He knows Extreme, and and Brock Lesnar doesn't know Extreme enough. Basically stuff like that. Then we see a commercial break. Coming up next is that part with Triple H. I give a 3 out of 5. Pretty good. I actually liked it, to be honest. So yeah. The next part we see Ryback versus Kane still to come. That match was not even good one bit. Sorry, wrong. I mean, it's yes, actually it's Kane. Yeah, Kane versus Ryback. Ryback basically wins. It was an 8-minute match. Ryback basically shell-shocked. Obviously, he's going to shell-shock Kane. We saw Kane not being the big red monster anymore, being sloppy. Then he gets pinned to 1, 2, 3. Basically, the Shield's music hits out. Then Daniel Bryan and comes to the ring. Ryback goes away like a wuss, like a whining bitch. Goes out of the ring. Then Cena comes to his aid to help him. Then to back up Bryan. Then they outnumber Shield. Then they outnumbered. Then the Shield attacks, but Ryback comes into the ring, swinging a chair everywhere. Then Cena lifts up, I can't remember exactly, I think it was Roman Reigns. And then, or I might be wrong there, just correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Roman Reigns to give him attitude adjustment, but then we see Ryback hit Cena with the chair to show that he's heel, and he's going to stop at nothing to win that WWE title and to show John Cena what Extreme is all about. So basically, this Raw was not good. I think you guys would agree with me. I would probably, overall, that match with Ryback and Kane, 3 out of 5. And the whole Raw, out of 10, maybe a 5. It was 5 or 6. It wasn't good. Now, guys, give me your comments and your opinions about Raw. What do you think? What do you give it out of 10? And what were your most memorable moments about Raw? What do you want to happen at Extreme Rules? And what superstar is your is likely mostly to win between Brock Lesnar and Triple H and John Cena or Ryback? Thanks for watching. Hopefully you like and subscribe, and basically give me your opinion. Thank you.